about this. Think about when you run close to the wall, you don't hit it as hard because you don't get all that momentum going up to it. So he was pretty close, bounced off that safer barrier, looked at the steering wheel. I don't think it hurt the car that much.
You heard that noise before you heard it hit the wall.
I thought I was out there kind of scouting last night myself.
Watch 34 at Chris Buescher.
He got loose pretty early there, DW.
Yep. Yeah, he didn't get to the patch.
To me, it looked like he came out of the brakes and really let the car roll. And his car, he likes to run his car loose, and it just came around right there.
Chris Buescher got.
There's a lot of cars in front. Yeah, you got to check up right here.
Yeah,
41 his brother.
The 34.
And they just pile drove him.
The 34 of Chris Buescher just came in there with a bunch of speed. It's a domino effect when that first car checks up. We see this happen quite often here at Bristol.
Missed the end of that pit wall, barely.
I'm not really sure what caused. I don't know if the 5 came up on the 21 and had to check up earlier before they come off of turn 4. What caused that whole line to slow down? But obviously, when it got back to the 34, he just couldn't slow. Yeah, there you go. The 21 kind of slid up in front of those guys.
Vince, pit stops.
Jeff and I thought might be a hub, might be an, I don't know, but there's something in the rear end for sure.
Guys, we're looking at our Eagle side of it, and it looks like to me maybe the track bar broke on that 42 car.
Whoa.
The rear end is way over to one side.
Whoa, now.
Yeah, so maybe that's tire smoke that we're seeing, and he knows there's something major wrong in the back.
This place will do that. You put a lot of pressure on that.
Look right there, guys. Look how far the rear end, how far the body is over to the right.
Yeah, you can really see it moving back and forth. You nailed it.
And here's a look. Watch the 20.
Yeah, it blew pretty early as he
but see how close
into
you're
one.
so. It's always. I always think Richard Petty always said, "I run close to the wall because if something happens, I don't hit it that hard." Here are two. He and the 18 are two perfect examples of what he was talking about.
You can almost see that right front drop down. Right.
They're gonna have to do a lot of repair to get him back in the race.
Yeah, and I would be concerned if I'm the 20 of Matt Kenseth too. These types of problems with right fronts don't fix themselves throughout a race.
It's got to be a camber issue, and you put too much camber on those right front tires, you're going to use them up.
Pace, half straight to red.
You can see him clench and hold on tight.
Keep it up there. Another right front.
He knew that impact was coming. That one looks a little bit more like the 20, but that was a significant impact.
Turn 4, and they start just kind of bouncing off each other a little bit. You see 47 get into the 46. That shoots him over into the side of Casey Mears 13, and how in the world?
He picks up the banking right here. Nice job on the throttle, spinning the rear tires.
Roof flap came up.
Dirt tracking.
Yeah, baby, that was a nice save.
Hey, Casey Mears' dad, Roger, one of the best off-road races ever. That apple didn't fall far from the tree.
No, proud of that, wasn't he, Mike?
Yeah, I mean, that was just kind of putting it into a position that maybe...
Watch it, come on, watch 13 here. Watch him, come on.
Maybe just was too tight.
Yeah, you can do 3 wide.
You can
do 3 wide, but everything has to go perfect, and it didn't go perfect there.
Now, how'd Jimmy Johnson get damaged in all that?
Checking up right there, you see him. I think he got hit by that black car up high.
It's like the front bumper of the 31 and the 48 just hooked.
Yeah.
44.
Yeah, he just gets loose.
Yeah, he just drove in there, and the thing didn't. It just came around.
Here's right before all that happened. 3 wide with the 6, the 11, the 47, the 24. 11 comes up, gets into the left rear of the 6. And then this is happening behind him.
That's some dead good racing. Same way back up in the 3 and 4 there, just very similar to what we saw the 18 and 20 do.
So now pit stops with 90 laps to go. The pits are open.
78 dive in here.
Yep.
And he gets a little bit loose. He comes up, and then the 43 comes down, and they just make contact.
Yep. One going up, one coming down, one going around.
And a bunch of them trying to avoid.
Here it is in real time. They're fighting for position.
Watch this.
Junior gets a big run on him.
Just up the hill he goes. And
he
just
basically did the same thing as what Landon Cassill just did.
And here's what just happened as Dillon battled Landon Cassill.
Now Landon gets loose here. He really didn't want to get into him. He got loose, got aggressive with it.
Man.
And
He's wanting to put that pressure on the 24 car.
Drove it in there really, really hard and just got that spot.
Yeah, he just, wow,
just
that's weird. Oh, and he's the one that ended up getting into the 46. I didn't realize that's what caused that wreck.
Yeah, he kind of just ricocheted off that outside wall.
Bad timing for Annette, unfortunately.
Watch this.
That's it. Go get him. Oh, easy, inside.
I got him.
Behind you, Kevin. No yellow yet.
Michael Annett was in a bad spot. Watch the 7. Center your screen. 2 outside of Danica. And things narrow up here in a hurry.
Well, it's just tight racing right there. I mean, the closing rate, a lot's happening at 125, 130 miles per hour right there.
Well, the 2 cars got 4 brand new tires on his car.
You know, to me, the 7 has to know what's going on, you know, and know that those 2 cars are side by side. That's a spotter.